Greetings and welcome back to the Insanity. The last little robot has just provided me with the last remaining small parts. And it's time to continue the Insanity. In our last episode we fixed this little setup over here where we are producing absolutely nothing right now because we are missing something. But we are processing biomass into raw coal. And I think this has definitely provided quite a bit recently. Although we have spent 2,000 more than we have produced over the last 10 minutes, but over the last hour things are looking pretty good. So if you just look over the last hour of the requests that have been made, 10 of them have been made from the biomass processing. So we have produced almost all the raw coal recently from the biomass. Oh, and here are the robots with some new small parts. Thank you very much, robots. Very nice of you. Okay, maybe I should just walk a bit closer. Now I'm getting these as well. Okay, thank you, robots. I gotta go. The question is, gotta go where? So, first of all, steel production. That will be over here. Because here we are producing a little side product that I have realized can be pretty useful. And that side product is known as flue gas. 500 of it. Nice. Okay, so a filter is what we need, and you can stop that. What? No? Okay, I'm missing plastic bar. Fine. Ash. And what is this little thing over here? I see a belt, but I don't quite see why it's there. What it has been doing. I don't know anything about this belt, but I do see a belt. And I'm curious if we can use it to provide some ash. Looks like it. Ah, that was the old steel. Actually, nope. I don't care about that. No limits. Thank you, out to save. I hope this means that we will take a bit good care of the flue gas. I don't think you can ever have too much ash, kind of. And then the next lit, which just so happens to be right across the street from here. And here we are producing a lot of Nixley tiles, but this little logic here has been completely wrong for a long time. And I think we can also be a bit more generous when it comes to providing Nixley tiles to LTN. So now you should not be producing any. So previously we stopped the entire production of Nixlit tiles, plates, when we had too much in that little storage, and that's pretty useless. Thank you. That's suddenly 2,000 more Nixlit. Just imagine the number of batteries we can recharge with that. The answer is absolutely nothing, because we basically never spend the batteries. And then let's see, cobalt extracts. Right. It's a good thing I have my little notes once again. Here I have some cobalt extracts, and I would like to change this request threshold to just 100. So that we have some more action here, and that might also be able to consume this stone that we have had here for a long while. And then quenching. Is it No. Wait a minute, not quenching, tar drilling. So close. And then let's see. Right. I would like to remove these things, because we haven't been using them recently, because we moved this production somewhere else. And then what I would like to do is to stop mining these robots accidentally. I know there is a mod for that, but I've never installed it. And then what we would like to do is to add a filter. Yet another one. Or two actually in this case. To be able to handle more of this flue gas when it comes. That's a good spot. Besides for the fact that it looks absolutely horrible, but it is a good spot. And then we will outsert the ash. And we might actually even want to use some more sides of the belt. Like that. Thanks. And then there's a few other things I would like to do here. One of them is to add an electrolyzer. Because with an electrolyzer you can make oxygen. I need to find a place that has water. Oxygen. Thank you. And then I will have to just get rid of the hydrogen. And with oxygen you can actually make more syngas using oxygen. Which I think sounds like a very good idea, and it just so happens that we have a spot here for a pipe. And it just so happens that we have a spot here for the pipe. And it just so happens that I have a niobium pipes. And it just so happens that you don't have any electricity. And it just so happens that I will stop saying and it just so happens. Confirmed. It works. Perfect. Thank you. And one thing that we must not forget. A tank. To make you cache some things while you are not doing anything. Thank you. And one more thing. Right, I almost forgot. Why did I walk over here? That was stupid. Over here we have a threshold saying that if we have more than 70k we should provide, but I would like to change that to 50k. And I will even say reduce this one to 10. Because I think we should provide this a little bit more often. Why do I walk back? That's stupid. Wrong train. Okay, there you are. And thank you, autosave. Oops, an extra lap. Sure. Does not matter. I won't even have time to walk over there until it's there. And recently we started making this lovely loop over here, which produces sulfuric acid and some sulfur and a lot of other stuff. And now what I would like to do is that I would like to stop producing sulfuric acid at other places, such as over here where we have already stopped the production. And then we can use the little factory search to figure out where the other places are. It's enough to just search for products. This is the good one. This is the new one. I would like to keep that. This is an old one, which I doubt we will be needing. So I'm okay actually with letting this one go. Bye bye. Thank you for your service of 81,316 finished recipes. And this is the acid gas, which we can definitely remove by now. And just in case this is breaking any electricity, I will add some of these. And then it seems like we don't need any more water over here, so thank you. Then we can probably remove some of these. And then we have something else. This place. This place seems to just be a mess, and the closest fluid central is over here, where we could add a little sulfuric acid requester, but I'm lazy, so let's do that some other time. And then over here where we have plenty of sulfuric acid and plenty of sulfur right now, which is very nice to see. And just in case, I will actually remove that one. We thank you, Favogaya, for all your 53,000 approximately finished recipes. Oh, are you starting to produce aromatics now? That's interesting. And probably not anything that I need. Yeah, exactly. But sure, you can keep going until you're finished. Why not? That means that we should be getting a lot more iron ore from over here. and a lot more raw coal from over here. And I would especially like the raw coal right now. And iron ore, actually. And speaking of iron ore, I have realized that iron ore is something that we are having plenty of problems with. So let's discuss the iron ore for a while. Because, hello robots. Because iron ore, let's see. One way that we get iron ore is through this drilling, but the problem here is that we are often lacking either coal gas or drilling fluid or something else, or like the small parts or drill heads or yada 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 yada. So if we compare a bit here, iron ore. Iron ore, let's include the quenching as well as an option. And also the Fawagaya, which is over here. Thank you. Let's not include other options for now because we haven't used them, but we will take a look at them soon. So say that we are actually, let's check how much iron ore are we producing. We are producing approximately 300 per minute right now. At our peak, we produced maybe almost 600 per minute. So is there any way we can get a good, stable supply of iron ore? The things we have tried so far. Let's say that we would like 500, not per second, but per minute. Not 500.1. Okay, 500.1, why not? That is drill heads and a lot of coal gas, which is currently the issue. And quite a bit of drilling fluid, although drilling fluid is right now not an issue. And the thing about coal gas is that we get that mostly from processing ash, or right now we might also be processing some distillates. But the thing is that this is huge amounts of distillates and even huger amounts of tar. And the way we get the most tar is by drilling, which means even more drill heads, which means a lot of small parts, and small parts are very popular, and even more drilling fluid. So if we just look at the tar instead, then we realize that, okay, 9 of these factories, and by the way, 3 of these ground borers. So 9 quenching towers of first level. If we take a look at second level, then it's only 5. Only, but this is still huge amounts of tar. 12,500 compared to here, which is 10,000. So, I mean, yeah, in terms of that, this might actually even be better because this is producing a lot of other things, which might actually be good. But let's say that we only need iron ore. Then Fawagayas are quite popular, although 17 atomizers for Fawagaya. Right now we have this recipe for Fawagaya, and using the modules, that is 12 of them, just to get, and then 17 of those. I mean, sure, we can upgrade this, that means still 9. And if we use some better of these, that means it's 6. Okay, so that's actually quite doable. But then the question is, what about our other options? This is where the fun begins, hopefully. Blood, nah. Keysalk seeds, yeah, that might be interesting, although we haven't researched it yet. And iron enriched biomass, that might be something we should take a look at. Tupra seeds I don't have a lot of, and this doesn't get much, so I will not pay attention to that. 6 iron ore from 30 Tupra seeds just doesn't sound like a good deal. So if we move these blocks around, or so I thought. Oh, wait. Right, so I need to say here that I would like to have 500 per minute. Only 3 of these new atomizers. Of the better atomizers. That's pretty neat. 50 Kiesalk. 12 Kiesalk plantations, or 7 of the better Kiesalk plantations. 8.4 lamps per minute. Ash might actually be a bit of a problem right now. Sand, biomass, manure, and some more seeds, but that's kind of loopable, so never mind that. And if we just switch over here, then we can see that, okay, we need steam, and it's important here that it needs to be 500 degrees. And I think that this recipe is over here. And that means fuel rod. And fuel rods might sound very scary, but now we have this little fancy recipe. We can take a look at this other stuff later, but I don't want to deal with uranium processing just yet. And here we can see that, yeah, 1.7 Nexlite plates should be doable, niobium plates should be doable, a bit of coke. Okay, sure. One of those, one of those. I like it when it says just one of them. And do remember that this is for 500 iron ore per minute. But then it needs this iron-enriched biomass, and where can we get that from? Navens. I don't have any Navens yet. Yotoi alloy. Yotoi. I think I have a couple of Yotois. And if we use this one, it's 22 of them. If I use this better one and fill them all up, it's only 16 of them. And here we just need 16 Yotoi alloys as inputs into these 12 machines. And using this new recipe, or relatively new, it's only 2 of these. 4.4 ash per minute, that's not a lot. 5.3 manure. Some sand, some Yotoi alloy seeds. I mean, it's super cheap. Super cheap. We can even use this improved Yotoi alloy orchard, and then it's just one of them. And I assume that I should be able to make this upgraded one. Yeah, assuming that I go and grab all the resources, basically. So it should be fine. And then you might wonder, why haven't we used this before? Because this is not like anything new. I mean, I probably looked at this a long time ago as well. And I've been asking myself the same question, but I think I figured out the answer. One reason is that we didn't consider the upgraded ones, because complex circuit boards just seemed so far away. And then already you see that it's 22 of them. And 22 is quite a bit. And not just that, but if previously we didn't have that recipe available, so then we used probably something like this maybe? I don't even think we used the manure, but maybe we did. No, I think the manure came much, yeah, this is like a big upgrade from 16 to 18 to 19 compared to just 8. So previously, when we just had this 8 option available, we would need 22 of these and 4 of these. And then it's suddenly a lot more work basically to set up. And that's why I hadn't realized the power of this until now. So what I will do is that I will first of all fix some fuel rods because they are needed. Then we will make a heat exchanger, and then we will set up this Yotoi alloy ore cards to get some iron enriched biomass using tilings and Yotois. And that should provide us with a reasonably stable of 500 iron ore per minute. So let's get started. First off, we need a place to build it, of course. And it just so happens that I have my car over here. You might wonder, oh, but why don't you just build it up here in the Yotoi place? And yes, the actual processing of the Yotois I can definitely put up here. Although as you can see, we are having some ash problems. Might even need to change this recipe. Only question is how far low do we need to go? We would need to go down to the 16 recipe. Still pretty good, probably. But yeah, that is why I would like to use as much flue gas as possible for this ash. But if we have more iron, then we should be able to drill more tar, which should be able to do more quenching, which should be able to give us more flue gas, which should be able to give us more ash, and so on. So, do we have any landfill? Looks like we do, thank you. I think it's time to turn this off. Thank you, out to save. And then I think it's that uranium processing and fuel rods and stuff is quite similar to what we have in this area, so we'll just put it over here. And I think I need to fill in from the bottom up a bit first, because I only have 16k of landfill, which is not a lot. And it looks like we have something here. Yay, iron plate, thank you. Oh, yay, scrap copper, thank you. Alright, it's not a fully fledged block just yet, but it's a little start. Then we can set up a little train station area over here. Oh, right. Thank you. Then we will for sure need an item requester and an item provider. Fluid Central and stuff might come later. We will see. Give me the car, please. Why is this one not connecting? Okay, maybe it just doesn't want to. Fine. Why do I always collide with things? Because the robots will come and repair them, of course. And this will be uranium processing. South item requester. Thank you, robot. And for once it's actually so easy to make this that I can remember everything just in my head. Nextlit, niobium, and coke. And then you might wonder, oh, what about the uranium processing? Yeah, we'll get back into that soon. I will explain that later. Here, robots, it seems like you need some screeners. And then, let's see, what did we need? We needed a fuel rod. And for that we needed... This is a better fuel rod. We need a high pressure furnace. High pressure furnace? No, I can't make this. Yeah, this is what happens when you're not in the mall. Somehow I feel like 3 of them might be a bit excessive, but why not? And you need 2 plates, 2 belts. 1 for coke, and 1 for nextlit and niobium. Ta-da! Very beautiful. Locking in this little buffer chest very nicely. And I think / hope that you are relatively quick. Or not too quick, 3.5 seconds crafting time. Oh, but you are a slow machine, which means that it's 7 seconds. That means that the inserter should have plenty of time, so it's fine. You will only need one output belt. While we wait for things to come, in a minute, I will show you the uranium processing. Thank you, autosave. All right, now we're just missing the coke. And then things should start working, assuming that we also have some outserters. So, fuel rods. How about we just remove this one and this one, and then wait, right, we need still the steam still. And I have looked, and this is the only way to produce that hot steam. So fuel rod, let's say that we would like to use this recipe. Or this. Or this. Like basically anything besides this simple one. Let's start with the least complicated. The 20 enriched uranium powder. Okay, that was not like anything more complex than we have usual. But there's surprisingly many of these. And that's just for like 2.5 of these per minute. Compare that to, let's see if I can just use this one. Please move that one up one step. Then it's just one factory for 2.5 per minute. Quite impressive. And then there's the issue of the uranium ore. Should we go into that? I mean, the only stable way that I have seen, unless you also count this, but these particular accelerators costs plenty of power. So, and I haven't found any uranium rock or anything like that. So uranium ore using kerosene, yeah, super easy. Yeah, basically you can just tell me when to stop. I will stop there. And there's still one thing that I've never heard of. And this is kind of when I realized that I even wonder if this process is meant to be used, because this is just ridiculous amounts for just 1 minute of uranium ore. It's crazy. And do remember that this was the simple process. What about the complex process or this process? It just adds a shit ton of steps. And then we're back at the 20%. And then there's even the 70%, and no, I will not even click on that one this time. So let's just use this for now. So then you might wonder, but why, oh why would you want to have this other processing? Well, there are more levels of fuel rods, and if you need the fuel rod level 3, then you don't have a choice. Then the question is, do you need this? Well, it depends. Do you want upgraded Wados? Do you want another recipe for molten stainless steel? Honestly, I don't even know myself. If that's what it costs, then probably not. And it seems like we don't have that much coke here right now. Did I remember, by the way, to set this condition? I did. Surprising. And I have lost my train. I found my train. Do we have any coke whatsoever? Otherwise, I might just start this Yotoi. Yeah, okay, we do have not a lot. What we do have a lot of is coal dust. Do remind me that I should probably make something of that at some point. Alright, I think we should head back to the mall for now. And then I would actually like to make one little manual request for slaked lime. Because that tends to be needed up here. Up there. And then I have 30 seconds to go there and fix the little condition. Will I make it? Would I make it using an old train? Definitely not. Boom, 12,000. Thank you, you may pass. Then I need to remember to reset this. Thank you. So what I will need is a couple of things. Namely Yotoi thingies. And I think maybe I can reuse this one. Yotoi. The level 2. Thank you, to save. And that means that we need to also make level 1. And then these things should get to work. Well, I just provide some things to this little chest. I've had this powdered aluminium for long enough here. And then we will hope that eventually we will get some of these. Assuming we can get some stainless steel, of course. That might be a little bit of an issue. That's probably the biggest issue here right now, because for some reason we have plenty of complex circuit boards. Well, plenty might be a strong word, but quite a bit. Oh, and I would like a heat exchanger. Ah, I need asphalt. I don't have any asphalt over here. But where I do have asphalt is over here. Sure, 105 should be enough. Heat exchanger. Thank you, our very first heat exchanger. And then we will head up here somewhere and figure out how to make this, where to make it, and things. Are we missing raw fiber? Nope, not really. No, but we are missing dried grod. We are missing dried grod because we are missing ash. So I will need to downgrade this recipe to not use any ash for a while. You over here can probably still use some ash, but the rest of you should not. And that reminds me that the same thing might apply to these. Well, okay, you still have, well, no, not really. Oh, not those maybe, but these. Ash, ash, no ash. You haven't made any of these for a while. That's not great. I do need to solve my ash situation. And here I thought that I basically had infinite amounts of ash. Well, of course, a lot of it was probably provided by quenching, and right now we don't do that much quenching. Here, take these things. Oh. Okay, these? Nope, okay. Yotoi alloy or card. I need plastic. Very well. And I also need to decide on where to place it. So I think I said that I needed approximately like 12 of them. Not the foul guy, yeah. And 5 of these, right? Oh, and this produces biomass. That's actually nice. I only wish biomass could become ash. Well, it kind of can if you dry it and do stuff. Basically everything can theoretically become ash. It's just that it's so slow to become it. $12. And these, well, we basically have these already, so I don't need to pay attention to those. So 12 of these. If I'm not mistaken, it might be approximately 12 of them that can fit in one whiff. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that's nice. That's more than 12 also. Leaving some space for logistics and stuff. And then we can start maybe... will I need this? I do have water coming over here. Where does the water come from? Over there. So I do have a water source here already. So I don't think that I really need this one, but I don't have any landfill, so what can I do? I guess I will boil it over here instead, or something. 4, 5, 6 robots. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thank you, robots. Then the question is about the heat exchanger, because you will need steam. Oh, right. I can make better subcritical water now, assuming I have enough hot air. Don't know what this is. This recipe might be useful at some point. Oh, I can reheat the coke oven gas. That's true. That might be very incredibly helpful to get more hot air. It will most likely be incredibly helpful to get more hot air if I ever need it. But for now, I just need steam. Which means that I need steam and I need fuel rod. And I wonder, maybe I should provide this hot steam in LTN actually. You need fuel rod. You make steam. You need... Yes, you know what? I have made a decision. A decision has been made. The decision is to go to my train and move it a bit because this cargo wagon wants to pass. This cargo wagon does not want to pass. It wants to go here, but it cannot because of signal issues. Oops. So I would like to go back to over here. Then I should remember to go to the mall and get some more stuff, some more plastic or things. Heat exchanger, right? So you can go here, and then I will naturally need a fluid central. Now the problem is kind of that I can only use... I can't say, hey, steam with this temperature is provided here in LTN. So what I will have to say is basically just steam. Because all other steam I will just have to produce locally. No transporting lower temperature steam in LTN. At least not until someone makes a pull request for LTN and fixes this issue, which I doubt will happen anytime soon. And in order to do this, we need some water. We will need some steam. which means that we will need something that burns pretty nicely, such as, oh, I don't know, coal briquettes. Then we will need something that can burn pretty nicely, or that can, well, not burn, but that can create steam, whatever. And now I better check that I connect the right thing to the right place. Something like that. I don't expect that I will need more of these. At least not for a while. Probably later at some point I might. And you take, I guess, away these fuel rods, unfortunately. Fuel rods. And then please get me something burnable. And then I basically just need to figure out a place for this to go. I would like it over here. I need more pumps. Why am I not requesting pumps? I should really request pumps. Steam. Do I have other choices here for the temperature? Pressurized steam, subcritical steam, plenty of steam. That kind of steam. Then you should go into this one. Oh, if only we had something like... nice. And here we have some... Actually, hold on a minute. We're forgetting about one thing. You know what's coming. A pump! And then we can actually fix this little thing directly. I think. Let's take the shortest path between two places is a straight line or something like that. And here we should have blue signal equals 0. And now suddenly we have already 12, 13, 14,000 or something. Oh, except that we haven't provided it over here yet. Should remember to do that. Thank you. And thank you, autosave. This means that hopefully we'll even be able to see how this goes before this episode is over. Assuming that I have some plastic over here. Not just some, I have plenty of plastic. Why do I have so much plastic here? How much plastic are you requesting? Why 500? Yo toy. Only 4? Damn it. This is gonna cost quite a bit in terms of stainless steel. That's for sure. Speaking of steel, I need some more steel. Here, have some soil. I was about to say here, have some biomass, but you know what? No. I don't really feel like I need biomass in the mall. I don't want to go there. I would like to go up here. Oh, thank you, robots. I didn't expect that. And then the question was, what else do you need? You need tailings. We need to get tailings. I wonder if one day maybe tailings will also run out. That would be problematic. How are you doing with the dried grod? Any progress? Some small amounts of progress. Tailings. Right, I removed that. Okay, then let's say that this one. Well, actually, this one. Tailings over there in E. Tailings. And then that goes over here, which goes over there, which goes over there. Which goes all the way over here. Thank you. And now we should also remember to switch this little thing and say that you should create iron enriched biomass, which means that we will also provide wastewater. How nice. And this is problematic. Or is it? Tailings. Yeah, I will need to put some space in between this. Damn it. Okay. Sure. And an item, right. So, like this. Oh, how... Thank you. Thank you very much. This is what's nice about having things in the robots. Now let's see, where do you go? Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from, Cut Knight, yo? These, there, here. Okay, so splitter maybe. I think this calls for a splitter, although maybe we should prioritize. Nah, we won't need that many up here, I think. Not sure why I had to draw it on the exact same place that I had drawn the other stuff. Tailings. I need some tailings. Do I have any tailings yet? Apparently not, because if I would have, then it would come. Please don't tell me that I'm missing tailings. Please don't tell me that I'm missing tailings. I can't be missing tailings. I am not missing tailings. Wait. This was a bit of a plot twist. Completely forgot about that. Okay. Sure. Okay, on the way down, at least let us make another pipe for the wastewater, which we will need to provide. Thank you, robots. Wastewater. How about you go in here? B as in wastewater, isn't it super clear? Let's see. You go there, good. Wait. You could... For everything more than 0, input count. Now you get something. What do you get? You get carbon dioxide. Sure, okay. That's fine. So apparently no tailings for you then. Back to E. You go also back to E. Because apparently I have tailings here already. Not sure I will have enough of it, but that's another problem. There we have some tailings. Here we should have some wastewater. Wastewater should go into here. Yes, and you are going back to the depot. Okay, fine. Oh, I know. I'm missing something. There we go. And here we should have 25k, definitely. Are you taking my tailings now? God damn it. Sure. For this time. I hope we will not run out of tailings. How much tailings will you be needing? 3000 per minute. It's a bit actually. But I think it's fine. How much tailings are you producing? 1500 per minute. Assuming you have all the soil. So it should probably most likely be fine. Oh, and we are getting something here. Oh, we have gotten something here. The only problem is that we need space to output things. So wastewater. How about you go down here somewhere? Avoid collision with everything else. And then iron enriched biomass. But iron enriched biomass can become iron ore and biomass. Okay, so I will need the steam for this and a pulp mill. But I might actually want to provide the iron enriched biomass as well. Should save us some problems for this later. If we ever want to go down that road, what can we do with fuel oil? We can burn it. Okay, not very interesting maybe. You should obviously have some electricity, please. Might as well make a fluid central here as well. Actually, that would kind of help as well with the little tailings potential problem. Not sure why I'm placing all of this right now, because I kind of need this fluid central first. One of these days I'm highly considering changing this blueprint so that they are in some more reasonable order. But not today. Let's see. You do tailings, actually. You do wastewater. And then I need steam. You do steam. Tailings, steam. And wastewater should be provided. Wastewater, steam, tailings. Unlimited power! And this is Yotoi, no, Rod plus Yotoi. And this will be a North Fluid Central. Thank you! Now give me my fluids. $45. Oh, right, you need to go in the steam thingy. Pulp mill. Only one. But one is all we need. According to the planner, actually. Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe I need 5. Sure. But we all gotta start somewhere. Pulp mill. Iron ore. How many seconds? 10 seconds. So 5 seconds with a faster one. Sure. I think that's fine. Thank you, autosave. Please tell me that you have some steam incoming and some tailings. That is awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Now please tell me that your steam is 500 degrees warm. Thank you. It would be very embarrassing if this would change somehow. And a little pump. And some iron enriched biomass. And some more electricity. And some more biomass. And a very beautifully drawn belt. Iron ore. Considering how efficient this seems to be, I would like to have 8,000 here. Which is a lot of iron ore, I know. But I want a lot of iron ore as well. Now the everlasting question. Is one of these enough? I think it is. I think it will be. Yeah, more than enough. Oh my god. This machine is super slow. So now what we will do is that we will just have some more of these things. Here I should actually be able to copy paste a little bit. I know, it's not every day it happens, but every now and then I do a bit of copy pasting. I have realized that these do have the logistic request. It's just that they don't show it because they prioritize showing disabled by script instead. And considering where I have my yoitoys, I might just, oops, that didn't work. Thanks, robots. Not easy to insert things when the same thing that is inserted should also be is also a recipe. Okay. Bloop. And let's just say that I don't think that Yotoi alloy will be the problem. Maybe it will. They are a bit slow. I would like to upgrade them. But that will probably be another episode. Fluid ingredient shortage. Right. How do I manage to always build everything in the way? Oops. And then some wastewater. And if I may say so myself, I kind of like this. Just need to have some more inserters and stuff. So that's nice. Here you can use this or something. So much. And then you are working. And then I might need another one of these soon. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. How can I get stainless steel? I currently need phosphate rock. Why do I need phosphate rock for stainless steel? Do I need phosphate rock for stainless steel? I do need phosphate rock for stainless steel. But I think you might also be missing... No, okay, you have one of these cobalt extracts. Oh, bow. Wow! That's a lot of stainless steel. So please give me my train and then give me a fluid train. And stainless steel over here. I wonder if I can do this. Let's see. And fluid train. Thank you, autosave. Maybe one day I should just try saying and autosave. Remind me again in like 7.5 minutes. Here you are, thank you. You can provide this. Thank you. Then you should take this over here, if I remember correctly. Until you are empty. Thank you. Now for my experiment. Whew, it worked. Wanted to see if I could leave the train and rejoin the train before it had time to run away. So according to my estimations, I should be getting some stainless steel now. Well, okay, now. I forgot that that train is not as fast as I am. How much? 13 only. Well, it should be quite a bit still. And I think that this is, yeah, 50 per one of those. Okay. How many of them did I make? Where are they? Here they are. I have 5 of them and I have 6 of those. So let's try and make at least 6. And then some pulp mills, which requires some treated wood. Should not be too difficult. Give me stainless steel, please. 50, that's a start. Nope, not there, but maybe later there, probably. Treated wood. And some ordinary wood. Some more treated wood, maybe. Pulp mill. Ugh, lots of handcrafting. 5 odd good pulp mills. Yotoi. Niobium. Yotoi. Thank you. Then I will need plastic and concrete and more stainless steel. Plastic and concrete and more stainless steel. Why do I have borax? Why do I have limestone? Really not sure. And then I will need quite a bit of niobium pipes. Might just as well give some instructions to handcraft that first, while I go get some stainless steel. In order to upgrade these factories. $236. Not bad. Can I get 250? No. Yes, thank you. And it seems like you are still working on it. That is very good. Nice. Very, very, very nice. I have stainless steel. Sort of. Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me. You need some stainless steel as well for the research. And I think that's like 20 for each package. So in other words, quite a lot. Although I guess that will be provided automatically as soon as it reaches 1,000. Yotoi. Oh, I need more complex circuit boards. Well, if only I had automated the production of that. Take me to my mall, please. And give me some complex circuit boards, or even better. Why not go directly to the source of the complex circuit boards? 46 of them, thank you. Yotoi, 2 more, nice, that's something. And then I would like to go over here. Okay, that crafting is not finished yet. Then how about we start with the pulp mills? Now you should be working a bit faster. Or will you be fast? You are slightly faster now than the inserter. I don't know if that's good or bad. I guess it's fine. 4 and 5. Look, I copy pasted and it worked. Well, obviously the robots haven't placed it yet, so I don't know if it actually worked, but it should work. And then we have 4 more of these to place. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we will even make them these. Oh, but then the thing is that these can have plenty of modules, but if I try and it's so stupid. Oh my god, do I have to fill in all 66? No, wait, I know a solution to this. Let's trick them a bit. Please do this recipe, thank you. Now please do this recipe, thank you. Kind of quite a hack, but it works. And then I need to do that also for these. Hey, can I have some more of these, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't think Yuto is gonna be the problem. Thanks, inserters. No. Robots, whatever. And now you may please do this. And then circulate a little bit so that the entrances and exits are on the right side. Yeah. Seems like I've been running away from the robots for a while. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we will also need, of course, the tailings. As soon as we have all... Very well placed, thank you. And as soon as we have all that, we should have significantly increased production of iron ore. And tailings, you are over here. We do need to pump you over here. And here it's definitely time to use a bigger one. Thank you. You have a pump going in here, yes. Then you might as well have a pump over here as well. Perfect. And suddenly you should have plenty of these things. Now I would like to know, how fast are you? 40 seconds. And how fast are you? 76 seconds. So you are pretty much twice as fast. That is quite nice. I think it's time to help these little robots out a bit. Okay, so far I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. I do have room for a bit more, but the thing is that... Well, actually I even have the... Okay, I need more concrete. Well, I can expand it in the next episode. For now, I would like to know, how much iron ore are we producing now? So 500. Well, you can kind of see that it has gone up for sure. Especially over here. But I assume that then we are producing something else as well. And if we take a look at this, how much are you able to produce? You're producing 148 of these per minute. And that means that's okay, it's twice that. So you are producing about 300 iron ore per minute from basically a few amount of Yoy toys and then some essentially, wow, some coke, nexlite and niobium. And here I have 461 of these just waiting to be used, so there's not gonna be any lack of steam anytime soon, essentially. which is very nice. And the best part is that one set of this recipe for the steam, this is producing, thank you, autosave. Ah, damn it, someone should have reminded me. This is producing 2000 of this steam. 2000? I thought it was just 1000. Is it really 2000? No, it's supposed to just be 1000. Oh, it's because steam and okay, it's probably a bug in my code. So 1000 for every set of that, and this is just using 100. So one set of that production can produce 200 iron ore. And with that said, I will say that things are looking pretty good. We are producing a lot more iron ore suddenly. I think we are even consuming a lot more iron ore suddenly, because if we check on this consumption, this is a bit more stable now, and that's good. That's an indication that we didn't just empty it out too quickly. So we have maybe a bit more than 1000 there now. Let's actually take a little look. Yeah, we have about 2000 here. And this tells me that I should definitely change these to stack filter inserters. Wonder if I can have the robots do that. Actually, I can. Thank you, robots. And then we might just need to scale up other things here in the iron processing. And then we can just see how has this affected molten iron. And doesn't look like much, but might be too early to say. And molten steel, assuming we can spell steel. Well, molten steel is pretty much more stable now overall, but it's kind of stupid to look at because we only have one of those machines. So yeah, we need to scale up probably the rest of the iron ore production things. So thank you very much for watching this special boosting the iron production. And oh my god, we have I'm stupid. If we have a stupid Simon producing things, then things are not doing so good, are they? How about you move over there so that we have some room to make this little special thing? Thank you very much. Yeah, sometimes I'm just silly. So yeah, never mind about what I just said. Why are you going down suddenly? I mean, yeah. Let's just say that. Let's just say that I think we fixed iron ore. So thank you for watching, and see you again in the next episode. We need faster belts.